My beloved child, settle in for just a moment. You do not need to rush. You do not need to be anywhere other than right here. As these words find you, something is already beginning to soften inside you. A quiet is coming, not the kind that feels empty, but the kind that feels like arriving home after a very long journey. That is where we are going together. That is what this moment holds. You did not come across these words by accident. I want you to understand that from the very start, I arranged this. I have been thinking of you. Long before this moment arrived, long before your eyes found this message, I had already been moving toward you. That is how I work. Quietly, steadily, with absolute intention, like a tide that has been rising out at sea long before it reaches the shore. You may not have seen it coming, but I have been in motion. So breathe. You are not behind. You are not too late. You have not missed anything. You are exactly where I intended you to be. I know what you have been carrying, not in a general distant way. I mean specifically, the weight that sits in your chest when you first open your eyes in the morning, the particular shape of the worry you carry about the thing you have not told anyone, the quiet grief you have folded away because life kept moving and there was no space to set it down, the tiredness that goes deeper than sleep can reach, the question that surfaces in the still moments, the one that asks whether things will ever truly be different. I know that question. I have heard it from you more than once, and I have never grown impatient with it. Here is what I want you to receive right now, not as something to think about later, but as something to let settle into the deepest part of you. I see you, not a version of you that is performing well or holding things together, not the version you show others so they will not worry. I see the real one, the tired one, the one who has kept going even when keeping going felt impossible. That is the one I am speaking to right now, and I am not disappointed by what I see. I am not waiting for you to be different before I draw close. I am here now, with you as you actually are. There is something I want to address directly, because I think it has been quietly working against you. You have wondered at times whether the waiting means something is wrong, whether the silence in certain seasons was evidence that I had stepped back, whether the closed doors and the delayed answers and the long stretches of nothing meant you had done something to push me away, or that I simply did not care as much as you had hoped. I understand why those thoughts came. Silence is hard to interpret when you are inside it. When you are the one waiting, when you are the one praying the same prayer for the 100th time with no visible answer, it is very human to start reading into the quiet, to start wondering if it is indifference. But I need you to hear this clearly. My silence has never been indifference. Not once. Not for a single day. Think of a craftsman working on something intricate, something that requires patience and precision. The most important moments of that work happen in near silence. There is no noise, no announcement, nothing dramatic to observe. Just careful, steady work that will only be visible when it is finished. That is often how I work in the seasons that feel empty. The stillness is not absence. It is the sound of something being made. I was in the quiet with you. I am in it now. And what has been forming in those seasons? In you, around you, in the circumstances you could not see. It is more carefully built than you know. I want to speak for a moment about the pain that came through other people. Because for many of you, the heaviest weight is not a circumstance. It is a wound. Something someone said that embedded itself in a place you cannot quite reach. A betrayal that rearranged how you understand trust. A rejection that made you start asking questions about your own worth that you were never supposed to be asking. A relationship that ended and left a silence so loud it still echoes. I was present for every one of those moments. I want you to know that I did not look away. I did not minimize it or move quickly past it. I sat with you in it, and I want to say something that I hope reaches the place in you where those wounds still live. What happened to you was not a verdict on your value. It was not evidence that you are hard to love, or too much, or not enough. It was not what you deserved. The people who hurt you were themselves broken in ways that had nothing to do with your worth. Their actions reflected their limitations, not your value. Your value was decided before you were formed. It has not changed since. It cannot be voted on by the people around you. It cannot be stripped away by someone's cruelty or carelessness. It is settled. You are precious. You are mine. That is not a consolation prize. That is the foundational truth of your existence. And the work of healing those wounds, that is something I am actively engaged in. Not from a distance. I am close to the places that hurt. I move toward the broken, not away from it. That is simply my nature. You have prayed prayers that felt like they disappeared. I know. I know the specific ones you are thinking of right now. The ones you lifted day after day, and then eventually stopped lifting because the act of hoping had become too tender. The ones you still think about sometimes quietly, not quite praying them anymore, but not quite releasing them either. The prayers you prayed in the night when no one was watching. Not one of them disappeared. Every word reached me. Every one. I kept them. And here is what I want to say about the ones that have not yet been answered in the way you hoped. Some of them I have held because the timing was not yet right, not for you to suffer longer, but because what I am building in the answer requires conditions that were not yet in place. I see the whole picture. You see the frame you are standing inside. Sometimes I hold an answer because releasing it too early would give you something lesser than what I actually have for you. This is not a comfortable thing to hear when you are tired of waiting. I know that. I am not asking you to pretend the waiting is easy. It is not. But I am asking you to hold, alongside the weariness, this one truth. I have not forgotten. Not a single word. Not a single need. You are not at the back of any list. You are always before me. Let me speak about the season you are in right now. Something is shifting. Not because of a countdown, not because of a dramatic spiritual event happening in this hour, but because that is the nature of seasons. They turn. They always turn. The winter you have been walking through, however long it has lasted, is not permanent. That is simply not how I designed things to work. There is always a turning. And I want you to notice something. You are still here. After everything that has come against you, after the losses and the disappointments and the long stretches of difficulty, you are still standing, still listening, still, somewhere underneath the weariness, still hoping. That is not a small thing. That is evidence of something in you that is not broken, even when it bent. That endurance was not your own effort alone. I was sustaining it. I was the quiet strength underneath you on the days when you could not feel me. The same way a tree's roots go deepest in dry seasons, not lush ones. The capacity you have built through difficulty is real. It is yours now, and it is preparation. Not for more suffering, but for carrying well what is coming next. There are things ahead that will require the depth you have developed, not as a burden, but as a gift. You will find yourself able to hold things, understand things, comfort others in ways that would not have been possible without the journey you have been on. I want to invite you into something right now. Not a transaction, not a test. Just an act of trust between us. Take a moment and write this down somewhere because it moves it from something you heard to something you have claimed. Write this. I am seen. That is it. Simple. But let it sit with you. Let it be something you come back to on the days when the noise gets loud again. Because the noise will come back. That is simply the nature of life. But you will have a place to return to. A stake in the ground that says, I know this to be true, even when I cannot feel it. I know some of you are carrying fear about specific things. Finances, health, a relationship that feels fragile, a decision you are facing that feels too large and too uncertain. I do not want to speak in generalities about these things. I want to speak to the real weight of them. Financial fear is a particular kind of exhaustion. It is not just about money. It is about safety, about the deep human need to know that tomorrow will be manageable. When that feels uncertain, it reaches into everything. Sleep, relationships, your sense of self. I see how it has pressed on you. I am not dismissing it as unimportant. Your practical needs matter to me. And I, the God who notices sparrows, is not indifferent to your fears. What I want to say to you is this: I have not run out of ways to provide. The path is not always the one you expected. It often comes from directions you did not plan for. But I am a God of unexpected provision. I have provided through circumstances that made no human sense. And I am attentive to your specific situation, not a version of it, the actual details of your actual life. I am not asking you to stop being responsible or to stop making wise decisions. I am asking you to let me carry the anxiety of it, the weight of tomorrow's unknown. That is not yours to carry. I hold what is ahead. You live today. For those of you carrying fear about your health, I want to be close to you here. There is a particular loneliness in physical suffering, the way pain or illness can make you feel separated from the ordinary rhythm of life, the way it can make the future feel fragile in a way it did not before. The prayers that go up for healing, and the complicated feelings when healing does not come in the way or the time you hoped. I want to sit with you here, not rush past it. I am the God who heals. That is a truth I do not walk back. And I am at work in your body in ways that may not yet be visible. But I also want to acknowledge something. The journey through illness or physical limitation is not a sign of my absence or your lack of faith. I have walked through suffering. I understand it from the inside. I do not stand at a safe distance from human pain and observe. I enter it. You are not alone in your body. I am with you in the pain and in the process of healing. Both. At the same time. Some of you are carrying loneliness that has lasted a long time. You are surrounded by people and still feel unseen. Or you are genuinely isolated, without the connections you were made for. Either way, the ache is real. Human beings were made for deep belonging. When that is missing, something essential feels missing. I want you to know that I feel that ache with you. I designed you for connection. The longing you feel is not a weakness. It is evidence of how you were made. You were made for love and for being known. And I am at work in this. Not always quickly. Not always in the way you expect. But I am attentive to the specific connections your life needs. There are people who are meant to be part of your story, who are not yet in it. There are existing relationships that have the capacity to deepen in ways they have not yet. I move in the hearts of people. I can soften what is hardened. I can draw together what needs to be connected. Hold on to the hope of this. Not with desperate grasping, but with a quiet, open expectation. Keep showing up for the people already in your life. Keep being the kind of person who is worth knowing. And trust that I am arranging what you cannot arrange yourself. I want to speak for a moment to the version of you that wonders whether you have made too many mistakes. The one that tallies up the failures and the wrong decisions and the seasons of wandering and concludes that you have used up whatever goodwill you might have once had with me. The one that approaches me apologetically, almost expecting to be turned away. The one that says, I know I am not in a position to ask, but before every prayer. I want to be very direct with you about this. There is no version of your history that puts you beyond my reach. Not the choices you made when you were younger and did not know better. Not the ones you made when you did know better. Not the seasons when you walked away entirely. When you lived as though I did not exist or did not matter. Not the bitterness you carried. Not the things you did that you are still ashamed of. None of it. I am not keeping a ledger that you need to balance before I will draw close to you. That is not how I work. I am a God who runs toward the returning, not a God who waits with arms crossed to see if the apology is sufficient. The story of my nature is consistently, relentlessly toward you. That has not changed. It will not change. There is no version of your story in which my love for you becomes conditional. Come as you are, right now, exactly as you are. You do not need to tidy yourself up first. The peace you may be feeling right now, that settling, that quiet, that is not just the effect of calm words or a soothing voice. That is contact. That is what my nearness feels like when you are still enough to notice it. That quiet is real. That sense of something lifting slightly is real. I am here, and I want you to know that this nearness is not limited to moments like this one. The difference is the noise level around you and whether you have stopped long enough to notice. I am present in your ordinary morning, in the routine, in the moment just before you fall asleep. I am not waiting to be invited into the sacred moments. I am already in all of it. The practice of noticing me, that is something worth building. Not through pressure or obligation, but through small, repeated choices to acknowledge my presence. A moment in the morning before the day starts. A breath between things. A word of thanks when something small goes well. These are not performances. They are the cultivation of awareness. And awareness changes everything. When you know I am present, the weight of things shifts. You are not alone in any of it. I want to speak about the specific tiredness you walked in with today. The deep kind. The kind that makes you wonder how much longer you can keep doing what life is asking of you. The kind that makes the future feel like a long corridor you are not sure you have the energy to walk. I know that tiredness, and I want to say something to it directly. You are not required to carry tomorrow today. The weight you are feeling includes a great deal that has not yet happened. Fears about what might come. Losses you have not yet experienced but are already grieving. Decisions you have not yet had to make. I understand why the mind reaches forward like that. It is trying to protect you, but it is giving you weight you were not designed to carry in advance. What I am asking you to do is to narrow your horizon. Just for now. Just today. What is actually in front of you right now? Not next month. Not the conversation you are dreading. Not the thing that might go wrong. What is here today that you can actually do? Start there. I will be in that. And tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, I will be in that too. You do not need to preload its weight. I will be sufficient for it when it arrives. That is a promise I have kept for every single day of your life so far. Every day that felt too heavy, you got through it. Not always easily. Not always without cost. But you got through every single one. That track record is not nothing. That is evidence of a sustaining that has been present all along. You are seen. Completely, specifically, tenderly seen. Not a general version of you, but the actual one, with all the complexity and the mess and the beauty of who you are. You are loved without condition, not because of your performance or your faith level or how consistent you have been, because you are mine. That is the only reason needed, and it is sufficient. You are not behind. The delays in your story are not evidence of failure. They are part of a construction you cannot yet see in full. I am building something in you and around you that is more considered than you know. And you are not alone. Not in this moment. Not in the hard ones. Not in the quiet, ordinary ones. I am here. Closer than the next breath. Present in the spaces between words. With you in the night and in the morning. Always. That is what I wanted to say to you today. Not to frighten you into staying, not to pressure you into acting, just to reach you. Just to make sure you knew. You are held. I am mending your life. I use the broken places to make the frame stronger. You felt the impact of the world and thought you were falling apart. But I am filling those gaps with real substance. This is not a patch. It is structural work. I have put you back together with my own hands. I cut away the dead branches of your past. The blade was sharp because the rot had to go. Old wounds and the weight of what others expected were killing your growth. I am also laying a cornerstone in your heart. This foundation is level. It does not move when the weather changes. You used to build on the shifting sand of what people thought of you. Now you are built on something solid. I am asking you to act. Give a portion of your provision to this ministry today. This is a practical move. It shows you trust me to provide, just as I feed the birds and clothe the fields. As you release what you hold, you will see growth in dry places. I am refining your testimony like silver in a furnace. The heat is not there to destroy you. It is there to pull the value out of your character. You will come out of this transition steady and clear. I have carved your name into a place where it cannot be rubbed out. You are no longer a wanderer. You are a permanent part of my house. Walk in my truth and be at peace. My child, I have witnessed the quiet burden you carry, the battles you have fought in solitude. Every single one of your pleas reaches my ears. But if you turn away from my path, the one who opposes me will seize what I have intended for you. Now listen closely to my direction. I am shifting the course for your entire family line, moving it from a history of need to a future of lasting abundance. I am your guide, and I will not allow this suffering to continue for you. This season ends now. I have made ready a secure refuge for you, but your willingness to walk with me makes it effective. I am the Lord, and I am not simply observing you carry these burdens in solitude. The heavens have heard your late-night cries and the thoughts you held hidden inside. I am the God who provides the answer even before you ask, and clears a way before you take a single step. I have overcome the resistance to bring this certainty to your spirit. This is not random chance. This is my divine design unfolding right before you. This blessing carries a purpose, not just for you, my beloved one, but for those who will come after you. It is a sacred transformation from years of difficulty to years of strength. What you do in following me today will become a source of wonder for someone else tomorrow. You have asked me why opportunities seem to close, why it feels like every chance ends in loss. But understand this truth. I was not withdrawing from you. It was a pause to shield you from what would have harmed your purpose. I kept certain good things set aside because the right moment had not yet arrived. But today, the hour is here, and the way is wide open. I am releasing what the one who opposes me tried to keep hidden. It comes from above and bears my signature. It arrives with no sorrow, no conditions, and no shame. The one who opposes me has used hardship to pull you away and discourage your spirit. But I am breaking that instrument and restoring your inner light. I am the one who provides for you. I have remained with you always, even during times you felt invisible. I watched as you remained faithful with little. Now I am entrusting you with much. I am bringing resources through unexpected ways. These resources may appear unexpectedly, perhaps as a sudden kindness, a word from afar, or an old chance resurfacing. But be certain, I arranged every detail. It is part of our understanding. This is my response to your petitions, the fruit of your reliance on me. Those who oppose you will watch and wonder how this came to be. But you, my precious child, will understand that this came from my doing, my grace, and my perfect moment. Do not try to explain it. Just speak of how I, the Lord, remembered you. It was not my design for you to experience lack. You were made to be a source of goodness. This ability is now becoming active within you. But hear me clearly. Walking with me is the key. I will never force a good thing upon you. I only release what your trust aligns with. You must not speak words that work against the good I am bringing. What you say has the power of life and death. Echo my words with your voice. Say, I am favored. I am free from burdens. These declarations are not just wishes, they are spiritual truths. They open doors in the unseen realm that no one can close. Speak with the certainty that comes from knowing your God. I will keep this blessing secure. No thief will touch it. No curse will undo it. No delay will hold it back. Once I have given something, it cannot be removed. But stay aligned with me. Stay in praise. Stay in thankfulness. And most importantly, stay close to me. The pattern of scarcity that sought to cling to your lineage is now being dissolved. The chains are gone because I have declared it. Those who come after you will not experience the fears you once did. Your dwelling place will be filled with calm instead of anxiety. Do not compare your journey to others. My work in your life right now is highly specific and tailored just for you. It may not make sense to those around you or your relatives. That is because I did not call them. I called you my cherished child. I set my mark upon your name. I wrote your future. Be certain in my design. If you feel a stirring deep inside you right now, it is because your spirit recognizes my voice. I am not like humans who might speak falsely. What I have spoken, I will bring to pass. You have waited a long time, but the waiting was not in vain. It helped you grow, shaped you, and purified your trust. Now the good result is being given. You are stepping into my perfect timing. I am increasing the things you considered minor. As you choose to walk with me, you will witness things you thought impossible become reality. Do not fear the responsibility that comes. With this good thing, I will guide you. I will teach you. I will uphold you. If these words resonate within you and affirm what you have requested, then speak aloud. God, I receive this. Let this declaration be for me, not for human ears, and let gratitude fill your heart, leaving no room for apprehension. Let your mouth be filled with praise, not doubt. I remain the same divine power who divided the sea, provided for thousands, and brought life back to the deceased. What I accomplished in the past, I will perform once more, with greater impact, quicker, and more obviously. You are my beloved child, and I care for those who are mine. Do not forget me when abundance comes. Maintain a posture of openness with your hands and a spirit yielded to my will. Allow me to receive honor, and I will keep releasing blessings beyond your capacity to contain. As you share with others, I will fill you again. As you give, I will cause you to overflow. I blessed you not to set you apart from others. I blessed you to be a conduit for me. This is my word to you, both a warning and an invitation. The good thing is here, it is seeking entry, but the way in is through walking with me. What you do now matters for all time. Receive this by trusting me. Let the one who opposes me know that you choose me instead of fear. Before this day ends, you will see a sign that confirms everything I have spoken. It might be small in appearance, but it will hold sacred meaning. It will be a quiet affirmation from above saying, yes, this is the moment. Do not miss it. Do not question it. Just believe. I love you, my precious one, and your story is not complete. A new season is beginning, the time is shifting, and the way is wide open. Walk with courage, speak with courage, receive with courage. Know that I am your God, the one whose promises hold true, always. The deep calm I provide is like a refuge that lasts through all time, not put together by human effort. Right now, that peace surrounds you, my child, even when your inner self feels shaky and your heart is weary. I am there, quiet, steady, present. I saw the silent tears you kept hidden. I sensed the pain within your spirit as you sought to appear strong for those around you. You have moved through hard seasons that might have crushed many, yet here you remain, still drawing breath, still holding hope. My beloved, this is no accident. This shows my presence guiding your path. You may not grasp the whole picture, but I do. I see what wounded you. I perceive what sought to overcome you. And I also see the goodness that is about to rise from the trials you endured. Your belief, tested during difficulties, is now reaching out toward goodness, my child. I have held you close. I have watched over you. My care has been with you even when you felt distant. My calm nearness brought you stillness when sharp words were aimed at you, my precious child. I have always been here. I will always be here. My strength is available for you. Your life is not without purpose. I am aware of every moment you live, my child. I am with you in every step you take. I see the weights you have carried on your journey. Understand that where you stand holds deep meaning. I am arranging things for you now, a season of lasting stillness, my beloved. A time when your heart will clearly know its direction and understand its reason for being. You have not missed your moment, my child. You are not beyond my reach. Just as you thought you had reached your limit, I was already clearing a way ahead for you. When you saw no more possibilities, I was bringing forth new directions, more clear and accessible for you, my cherished one. You cannot imagine the good things I have prepared for you, but I know them fully, for I planned them long ago. Your name is not forgotten or lost, my child. It is held securely within me. Even though forces against you tried to lessen you, I have marked you as mine. I have placed a shield around you that no darkness can break through. What I hold dear cannot be ruined by anything harmful, my precious child. Something new is happening. This shift will turn what was meant to cause you pain into something that serves good. You are entering a season where the reasons for your past delays will make sense, my child. You will understand how I used the hard times that tried to keep you stuck to actually help you advance. Do not focus on words that make you question what lies ahead, my beloved child. Instead, attune your hearing to my voice, the same voice that brought the cosmos into being and gave you breath. My intention for you remains firm, my child. I have not withdrawn my purpose for your life. I have not left your journey unfinished. Even now I am arranging circumstances, bringing things into place, opening ways forward. What seemed distant will arrive swiftly. What felt unreachable will become certain, my child. The challenges you met had meaning. They were making you ready for the goodness that is coming into your life. You are set apart, my cherished child. You are protected. The struggle you feel now is not punishment, but preparation. The hardship you endured was not meant to destroy you, my child. It was to reveal the special purpose I set inside you. I am now renewing you for what is ahead. You have not yet seen the complete picture of what I am doing, my precious one. Your requests were heard and acted upon. Your readiness to follow was seen. Your faith has changed things you could not perceive, my child. And soon you will see these things plainly. You will speak about them. You will feel joy. I do not delay, nor am I silent. My appointed time is without flaw, and my words carry greater authority than the difficulties you have encountered, my child. You may not hear me in the noise, but in the calm, I am speaking to you. In the quiet moments, I am close. And even when you are too weary to utter a sound, your innermost being reaches toward me, my beloved. And I answer. Do not linger on times you stumbled, my child. Do not fear moments of doubt. I witnessed your sorrow. I knew the weariness hidden by your silence. I observed every deep breath you drew. I am the one who sees all, and I have seen it completely, my child. Regardless, I choose you. There is no need for you to labor to gain my affection. I see your value just as you are. I created you with worth. Before you ever voiced my name in worship, I already rejoiced over you, my child. Before you ever wandered off and then came back, I had already declared you were mine. You were shaped for this very season, my beloved child. There is a reason your life goes on, and a strong longing stays within you. That deep wish was placed there by me so you would always reach for the best things I hold for you, my child. Nothing found in this world can satisfy the profound need I have set within your innermost being. I know you have grown tired from the delay, my cherished one. I know there were moments you questioned if I still knew your name. But I have not forgotten you, my child. I have carefully noted every step of your journey, and nothing from it will be wasted. Not a single prayer you offered, not a single hardship you met, not a single moment alone will be missed, my precious child. Your future is held safe. Healing within has started. The stillness you have sought is arriving in your life now, my child. The healing of your heart, the relationships you sorrowed over, all these are kept by me. and I am tending to them, my beloved. Right now, I am lifting the weights you bear. I am setting you free from habits of anxiety and confused thoughts, my child. This is not the end for you, my child. You are poised at the start of something special, something firm, something that will endure eternally. I have put my favor around you as a safeguard, my cherished one. What was shut away will now be opened. The ways forward that seemed blocked will become fully clear, because I declare it, my child. When I open a way for you, no one can block it, and the good things I have prepared for you are yours. They cannot be snatched away or kept from you, my precious child. The time ahead will not be like the time you have left behind. You have known deep sadness. You walked through hard seasons, often with only my quiet voice as your guide, my child. But now, you will step forward with clear sight. You will move with purpose. You will walk with steady strength, because I have spoken blessings over your life, my beloved. You have strength within you, my cherished child. You are not broken beyond mending. You are not forgotten or cast aside. You belong to me, my precious one. And because you are mine, my promise of kindness wraps around you. My kindness is making every part of your journey fresh and new, my child. The hard times you have known, I will turn into something good. You will stand steady with a new sureness, my precious one. This is not because you figured everything out on your own, but because you entrusted yourself to my plan. My plan for you is far greater than any mistakes you have made, reaches deeper than your deepest pain, and is much better than anything you could ever create for yourself, my child. I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. I have placed good things along your path for you to find soon, my beloved. You will know that this is my work, because what comes next will be too good, too fitting, and arrive too perfectly on time to be just chance, my child. I am the one who brings things to completion. You are entering a time when things will be turned around, my cherished child. Things that were absent will be recovered, and things that were damaged will be fully repaired, my child. The heavy load of past shame is being lifted from you, my child, and I am covering you with my favor. The silence that surrounded your hard times is giving way to sounds of joy. You are free to speak now, I promise you. I saw every tear you cried when no one else was watching. I heard the quiet sound of your heart's pain. I know the hopes you set aside when things didn't go as you planned. Even when you were hurting alone, putting on a brave face for others, I was right there with you. My beloved child, I never once looked away. I felt your tiredness when you thought you couldn't go on. I understand the heavy weight of carrying burdens by yourself and the deep longing for things to finally change. But let me assure you, your patience has not been wasted. What I am preparing for you now will bring meaning to every moment you felt held back. The one who stands against you whispered lies, saying I had forgotten you, that your heartfelt prayers were not heard, that your trust was pointless. But I tell you clearly, he speaks falsely. You are not forgotten. You are not left alone. You are held securely within my good plan for you. A shift is happening now, even if you cannot see it yet. The very things you cried out for, I am now answering with my kindness. What felt like quiet was actually me getting things ready. I was making your spirit strong. I was guarding your path. I was keeping you safe from harms you didn't even know were near. The purpose I have for you is great. That is why the struggles felt so big. The burdens you carried were not meant to punish you. They were a sign of the inner strength I was building in you. You were never meant to be broken. You were meant to be flexible and increase. And now, I will see to it that you are raised up. You will begin to feel lighter. Your breathing will become easier. You will rest more deeply, because I am removing the weight from your spirit. I am mending the wounded places in your heart with my gentle presence. No hurt is too deep for me to reach. No sadness is too vast for my compassion. Soon you will see what happens when I become fully active in your circumstances. Those who stood against you will see me restore you, and will be quieted by the light I place upon your life. Those who didn't believe in you will be amazed by the favor you receive. Those who spoke badly about you will see you blessed, lifted up, and surrounded by my wonderful works. Do not look to what has already happened for answers. I am bringing something entirely new. The disappointments of the past do not decide the good things I have for you now. The mistakes you made cannot prevent the future I have spoken over you. I am not simply repeating your history. I am beginning a new part of your journey filled with happiness, favor, and sureness. Right now, your life is beginning to show the very things you have asked me for. I am bringing harmony to your connections with others, bringing wholeness to your physical being, and opening opportunities that no one can shut. I am replacing confusion with clear understanding. I am bringing calm where there was turmoil. I am giving you confidence where there was no hope. I am far from finished pouring out my goodness upon you. This is just the start. What I have ready for you is far beyond anything you have witnessed before. You have only seen a small part of my kindness. But now I will reveal the abundance. Not a single thing I have planned for you will be lost. Place your trust in the way I order things. I have not forgotten the quiet assurances I gave you. I do not speak simply to break the quiet. I speak because my words carry authority, and if I have declared something, I will bring it to pass. What I speak always accomplishes its purpose. The days ahead for you are full of light, not because of random events, but because I am the one who directs your life story. I have set your path. I know every detail about you, my cherished one. I have seen every struggle you faced and every tear you shed. And I promise you, I am working it all out for your benefit. You have passed through intense heat and emerged stronger. You have faced turbulent times and were not overwhelmed. You remained standing when others thought you would collapse. And now you will stand out where others thought you would disappear. Because I, your God, am not done with you. I am just starting. I am helping you see beyond your current view. I am inviting your spirit into a deeper walk with me. I am settling your steps on firm footing and setting you aside for a purpose larger than you could have conceived. You are not here by accident, my child. You are not overlooked. You carry my divine presence. The world might label you by your errors, but I see you through the lens of my kindness. Others might recall your actions, but I remember what you endured. You remained until this very moment, my child, and your patient heart in listening honors me. It is a sign of the deep seeking I placed within you, a longing for truth that only my voice can satisfy. This message resonated not by chance, but because it echoed the very purpose I placed inside you, the peace you long for, the strength you need for what lies ahead. As one who has shown faithfulness in seeking my face, even in quiet times, know that this is a season of certain unfolding. You are called to step fully into this. Let this message resonate again within you. Allow it to settle the truth of who you are in my sight. Prepare your heart to receive the next word I have prepared, for I will continue to speak, guiding you step by step. Support this sacred work, my beloved, and know you are extending my hand to others who yearn for this same truth. Your sharing of this word enables my message to reach those who are still searching. Rest now in the quiet certainty of my presence. My peace covers you. My favor rests upon you. I am with you, always, in every breath and every step of this new journey.
We run on viewer support only. For exclusive member-only content, scan the QR or see the pinned comment. God bless you.